Hey guys, it's your favorite finalist here. And I've got a lot to say after the round robin of the pre-trials is finished. Plus, we just had both of the semifinals played as well. I just want to give a special shout out to Team Jaden King. They had a 4-3 record, which unfortunately wasn't good enough to get them into the playoffs because of their head-to-head loss back in the first draw against Scott Howard. But that's an amazing achievement for such a young team. They said they wanted to go to the pre-trials just to test themselves against higher level competition, and a 4-3 record means they're pretty darn good. So I can't wait for great things in their future. The men's semifinal was quite hard to watch as a massive fan of Team McDonald because you never know which way it was going to swing. In the 8th end, second Elias Humanicki was playing a double when Jacques Gauthier kicked the active rock, which meant that the two rocks that Humanicki eliminated had to be put back, and the shooter had to get kicked off. I have a zero tolerance policy for stuff like that. So if it was me and he was doing that to me on my team, the first chance I had, I would have told him, you're off the team. That's it. Especially if the team had lost the game and missed a chance of qualifying for the trials. But they were still able to fight it out, make some great shots down the stretch. And in the 10th end, Scott Howard mishit a potential double to win the game. His shooter spun up and out, and the shot rock jammed on a catcher, leaving the Redstone biting the back 12 to give McDonald the win. The women's side was very interesting to watch, and it all came down to Ashley Thévenot coming home to knock out Krista Scharf to give herself the final spot in the semifinal against Kayla McMillan. Kayla did end up winning that semifinal, but I want to give massive props to Team Thévenot for a great week, showing a lot of grit, stealing to knock out Scharf and also getting the head-to-head edge with an 8-7 win earlier against Danielle Inglis. And I know they're going to be very dangerous at the Saskatchewan Provincial Championship. Our finals are now set. Braden Calvert versus Jordan McDonald in a battle of Winnipeg, Manitoba. If you haven't been following Braden Calvert, which I sure have been, of course, he is a 2-time Canadian junior champion, a 2015 World Junior champion, and someone who's been knocking on the door in Manitoba for years. Basically a pre-2016 Mike McEwen without the Grand Slam titles. Team Jordan McDonald has been a team that I've been hyping up and a lot of other people have been hyping up over the last season, and they've done an incredible job of fighting through to make it to this final. The women's final is now Selena Sturmey versus Kayla McMillan. Unlike the men's side, where I'm definitely okay with either team winning, I'm certainly cheering for Team Selena Sturmey, because this Kayla McMillan, Nicholas Sedin romance reminds me of the song that Sarah Silverman sang to Jimmy Kimmel. I'm not going to say the name of it. You can find that out for yourself. Game 1 of the men's best of 3 will happen in about a couple of hours on TSN. The first game of the women's best of 3 will be tomorrow morning. I've also been keeping a really close eye on some other events throughout this event, or throughout this week, I should say. So expect a small little recap of those events as well on Tuesday. Enjoy the curling, everybody.